Alright, I'm ready.
And action.
So since I came back home and watching the news and everything, I've been seeing a lot of sexual harassment and rape things on the news, and I've said to my little sister, I said, I want you to know how to defend yourself. Kind of like the same way Billy went through it, except for I took it to a totally different extreme for my family because I am trained a little bit better. Alright, I'm wearing my Army combative shirt. I am trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai kickboxing. I've competed professionally, 14 fights, 11-3. Basically, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you a little video. I'm going to walk around with it because I didn't want to put it on there because it might take up too much time. And the reason why I chose to video, it's a female going toe-to-toe with a man doing Army combatives. And in the outcome, it's a 11-minute video, but she actually won the fight. Alright. This style of fighting is very beneficial to a female because in many cases, the position that we fight from is basically on the ground. And someone once told me, on the ground, everybody is the same height. No matter how tall you are, once you get on the ground, and you are pretty much the same height. Billy? Yeah. It's going to be my 8. Basically, most fightings, any serious fight always ends up in one position, on the floor. Alright, so what we've come to do in the Army is we start fighting, our training from the bottom up. So we said we're going to start fighting on the ground. So say you fight, Billy, me and Billy on the floor. Alright, we're wrestling on the floor. Billy's right here in this position, a single position. Alright, right now this is called a seated position. If I'm standing in front of him, if I'm standing in front of him like this, you would think I have an advantage. But if you look at it, Billy is in the same position, just a little bit different. So what I want Billy to do is take one of his legs, bring it to bending in, kick this leg out. Alright? This leg right here, this is going to be his striking leg. This right here is going to be his positioning leg. So basically, when I come close to him, if I come too close, Billy would just take this leg and kick it out and thrust it into 20 cap. My form of keeping the person away. Bye. I'm scared. So that's what you want to do if you're fighting someone in that position in the fight. Alright? If you're fighting with both on the ground, and you find yourself in this position, this is what I call the rape position. I want you to like that. Alright? Ladies, this is one of the most familiar rape positions in the world, right? You think the guy's on top of you, he outweighs you, he has a dominant position. In fact, he's wrong. This is an equal position again. Take his legs above his hips, around his waist, lock them in. Now, if I really want to control the body of the person, I have no balance. Wow. Alright? If he wants to pull me in, he can pull me in. If he wants to push me back, pull that, he can do that. Meanwhile, at the same time, you want to keep your hands up above your face, protecting from strikes. Alright? Another thing that happens in this position, typical man, untrained, pick it back up. You get in this position, he thinks, oh, I'm just going to choke you. This is a classic mistake, and I will show you from the opposite position. So sit down. Alright. So I'm right here. And I'm like this. Classic mistake, it's two things. You can do one, you can do a reverse arm or you can just simply work the guard, bring him in, and pull him into your chest. Alright, from here, Billy has really no mobility in his arms because his arms is going, his chin's going directly into my shoulder, and he's off balance. Alright, now, let Billy lay back down. Now I'm going to teach you how to break the guard. Alright. So, if you are the aggressor and you find yourself in this position, there's 2 ways to break through this position, right? One is you take your elbows, apply directly to the inside of his thighs, press down. The pain from my elbow pointing to the thighs will automatically make one release.
So you want me to go?
No, just particularly in the background. Alright, if you want to get fancy with it, there's 2 things you can do, right? One, you can lean forward on his chest, right? You want to turn your leg up, creating a little space in between his leg and your leg, right? Take your hand, touch it straight to the ground, breaking the guard. All right, lean forward on him, simultaneously, grabbing the back of his pants. Underneath, right? I believe. There it is. All right, simultaneously drive forward. Take your second leg, drive it up into his shoulder. All right, now I believe it's all the way off the ground. Now with the hand, just lean forward. Right. All right. We call this rocking the beat. All right. Basically, I'm gonna give you a little history. I'm gonna give you a little history into what Army combatives is. All right. Competitive fighting has been going around since the beginning of time, basically. It is traced back to the Egyptians. If you look at some of the history they have in 2000 BC of clinch drills that they used to do, they have it. The Army developed it in 1995 as a way to compete against the Russians. The Russians had a more dominant fighting technique, and Army Ranger Battalion leader tasked this sergeant to go find the new fighting style. So he traveled to Brazil, he traveled to China, traveled all around the world, and he came back with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Most of the doctrine that I have on this comes from FM 3-25, which is a field manual for the Army on how to defend yourself. And this is basically used in every situation in the Army, in self-defense.